It's called Return to Grace. I believe it's about AI. Forgot precisely what this is all about because I've been prologuing it for a couple days. But you know, I gotta get back into the gist of everything. So with that being said, let's get started. All right.
Stick's not responding.
What the hell? Well, what can I do?
Can you take control?
The storm is
Yeah,
interfering with my senses.
Ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
Return to grace. So this like, I
Adie?
think we're returning to Earth, if I remember.
Adie, please respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
For an hour?
We've crashed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got that.
Nearly an hour.
My
30
hull is
minutes.
intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen. Maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot.
Okay.
But Adie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Can I know the
Understood.
plan too?
Now, open the
Alan
hatch.
seems very concerned
The canopy hydraulics are not responding.
that we might not
We'll
have
to
enough.
pull the manual release.
Whatever you cut him off with, escape the ship. I feel like that's to escape. But should I be doing it now? Can I? I guess I got to now.
Seriously. This stupid piece of
How,
junk.
how far are we high up? Wait.
Ugh.
Dang, are you stupid? Ooh, let me stop. Let me
Visibility's
stop.
terrible.
But what the heck?
Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything.
Look, they want me to go this
Just the
way.
original beacon signal.
Well, let's-
You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
Yeah, whatever you say.
All right.
Whatever you say.
Let's figure out where you're at.
Oh, they
Grace.
want me to go that way.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost
Right.
colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
What? Does that mean that she went to 200 and this is her 200th? Or she used 200 things to locate this one thing? So. Did y'all hear that? I'm just trying to look around. I'm looking around. Let's just. Ain't nothing around. Let's just go. Let's go. Can I not run? Okay.
I can't believe this storm.
I'm looking at the
Where would this have come from?
There is record.
the
of
batteries on
ancient
my.
carousing on other
Hello?
moons.
Oh,
I
Hello?
would say to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
okay. So when he talks, the green on the bottom goes up. I thought it was my voice. Nope. Making me look trash. It's pretty foggy. The scenery's kind of hard. I
There's
heard
something
that.
man-made here. Looks like a weather station or maybe a seismic station. It looks
It's
the
a
era of
station,
that
there's
relay from the
doors.
Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
700 years old.
There's a little bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we
Oh
weren't
my
within walking
gosh.
distance of
How
the
far are
spire.
we in the
By
future?
all estimates, the beacon
I guess we're
is within
700 years in the
400
future.
meters.
But
This looks climbable.
the beacon's getting stronger.
Which way here?
This like a puzzle or something? I feel like I'm going the right way, going this way.
Oh no! Ugh. Yep, there goes the back again.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure.
I guess that wasn't the right way.
Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find
Bro, I
the
swear,
body.
the other ones better have done the same thing. They got me bad. That was bound to happen. That was bound to happen. It just feels lonely. Can I not? I literally can't do anything but just walk. One of those walking
Looks a little
simulators.
tight.
No, walking simulators.
It's opened up again. Another station. Too close together to be weather stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here. So it makes sense they would track activity. The surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
We're close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Examine both weather. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Ooh.
Oh my god. This has to be it.
Oh.
What are you seeing, Adie?
I found
I'm looking
the
at what must be the
Grace
spire superstructure.
Spire.
Can't imagine how
what it
something
says
this
in my
big has gone undetected
achievements.
for this long.
Found
A
the Grace
500-year-old
Spire.
storm?
I don't know.
I could jump? I
Doesn't
could
seem
jump by
possible.
left clicking. This is the best game ever.
I can see it.
Did you make it, Adie?
I'll let you know in 1 sec.
Yeah,
I'm in.
good. Like, nigga.
All right, Grace. Let's find out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
You don't think it's too much noise?
Solid ice this way.
Okay. At least they gave me, like, you know, a voice. It's pretty crowded in here. I wonder what's down here. I feel like there's monsters.
Hope my light still works.
I feel like there's monsters. But that's just me. Like,
You should see this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
okay.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a
on.
frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to
What?
mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Like, we did all this just to ruin. What if they kept this under here for a reason? I don't even know what's going on back home. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go check this out.
Looks like the tunnels can be air sealed. I'm guessing large parts of the station could be pressurized.
That's pretty cool. I don't know what it
These
means.
can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
So they close all the tunnels to make a pressurized
Looks like a bit of a
pressurized
labyrinth.
like giant,
Still
basically
picking up
like
the
a
signal
giant
ahead.
pump,
And you can still
basically.
hear
So
me?
they
Loud and clear, buddy.
that's pretty interesting. And then they could probably blow air into one room.
The structure looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
What's down here though? Wait, don't make me go down here for no
Everything about
reason,
this place
bro.
looks 30th century
So,
to me.
I
It's
could
the
go
right
down that
era,
way.
The right size.
Don't say it, Adie. We've had our hopes dashed before.
I could go that way. I could go this way too. Is there another shaft though? Yeah, they want me to go that way. They hella want me to go that way. I like going against the grain. There's not much I can really say about this game so far. It's a lot of ice, a lot of pipes, pods. Okay. Okay. You're not gonna look. Okay. Is that what? Maybe I should be following this dot now, huh? It's another side of this.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Then crawl through it. Oh my gosh, she gotta be like kind of. She hit her head a lot of times. She did. Maybe she's
Jeez,
tired.
that's got to be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is once...
Math. It's probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
So we're not on Earth. Unless she was using your thrusters.
Gosh, I hope this is the right way.
It's definitely the right way. Let's do this. Look at she got the Piccolo kicks on. She got the Piccolo kicks. She got the Gucci kicks. She got the Gucci.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Adie?
Oh no.
Oh no, use your thrusters though. Oh my gosh. She love falling, bro.
Whoa.
She could.
Are you hurt, Adie?
She don't take no fall
I'm
damage.
working on it.
I like that game.
This structure is enormous.
It's beautiful.
This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it
This?
is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
The perfect setup for disappointment. Yeah, like stop getting your hopes up. Just go see first. Okay. What about over here? Alright.
Found the
let's go.
beacon. The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make
Should
a
I let
connection
him
here?
talk sometimes?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect. The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact.
Old
You can
and
use your gyroscope
sophisticated.
to sync with the terminal. I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
What does that mean? Oh, okay. Sure, it's like something right here.
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up. That's two, and here's the final position.
All right, this is pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. I noticed like
That's it.
games nowadays are trying to make like cool little
Accessing
unlock
the network
keys,
now. Oh,
like cool little like to like hack things, like more
Shit.
different than just like the
Alan,
old
you there?
Skyrim type of lock picking
Alan?
Hello.
thing.
Ha!
A visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
And this
Grace
is
is
what
still
can happen
here.
with AI.
And
This
what
is
brings you
ChatGPT if we leave it
My name
sleep
is Adie
for
Ito.
too
I'm an
long.
explorer.
having
I
having
must
to think of
apologize,
his.
Adamari.
Oh my
It
gosh.
would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance.
She's using
There
me.
should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Okay. What would you do if you go to find this technological architectural breakthrough and happens to be a rogue AI that hasn't have its full processing powers because it's too cold and its power is not restored? Would you restore the power for your selfish needs to get out? Or would you let this rogue AI out into the world, possibly wreaking havoc onto the world for eternity? Let's just see what happens. I'm probably just skipping. I don't know. I'm probably just, I don't know. Hell no,
Before a
bro.
hinged
That's a,
floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
okay.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Can I trust her? I have no choice.
Do
Everybody
you
has a
know where
choice.
Grace
Like,
went
no,
last
bro,
time?
I have no
Grace went
choice.
somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds
oh.
of years.
I I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade.
Peace across the system, trade, colonies beyond.
Of Neptune.
And she's
Then
about
she
to
was
fuck
gone,
it all up.
and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
She just left. She didn't fuck with us. And she still don't. She remembers?
The first
She
step
remembers.
to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
They shut her down for a reason. They
What are we doing
risked the
here?
whole
This is a security
Eco-
panel.
economical.
I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Okay. The 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
Wait, what?
If you're not Grace, then
I'm just confused.
what do I call you?
I don't
9
believe there are
buttons
any
in the center.
identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now.
6,
Till we have
7.
a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Adie.
I don't know
I
what
will
I'm doing.
refer to you as Adie, then. Until we have a better idea of who you are. Do they not have squares where you are from?
Just give me a second.
Get off my 9 squares, right? I'm smart as heck, bro.
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic process.
Original logic?
That's me, as you've suggested.
What's original
The server can
logic?
also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
Nah, cousin. Cause you don't have. Look at. She's talking about the. She's running right now, but she don't have the human's capabilities and understandings right now. That's what she's basically saying. Like, hey, I'm but you know, my third infrastructure isn't done, so I don't give a fuck about how you feel right now.
This looks like metallic.
I really don't.
rock.
The
That's why I
power
locked
station
you
is
out of
set
here,
into the spire's
stupid.
foundation stone.
She said
The foundation
she
stone
really
went
locked me out of. Bro,
Most certainly.
this is crazy.
About 50 cubic kilometers.
I don't
from
give
what
a.
can recall.
I don't give a
Amazing.
freak what you say.
Most
I don't
accounts
give.
of Grace's
Man, I don't give a
origins
fuck
talk
what you
about
say.
an
man.
asteroid being pulled from the heavens. That makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today. Can you open this?
With some difficulty. I will need to direct power from logic to control processing. And I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Adie.
She don't give a. What does that mean, bro? She just wasted. She
You
just
still
gave.
there?
Where would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
Just
Oh my
stronger.
god.
The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again. You
Oh
shall
my
find the generators on
God.
the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
See them right there.
What's the crane for?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
He don't even want to talk. Don't ask me questions. Just do what I say, human.
You know what's in these?
Enough, Adie. You must go to the generators.
He said go. I don't care. And then the other girl said good luck. She doesn't give a fuck. She knows what's gonna happen.
You must prime the generators first.
Makes sense. These look like holding tanks. How exactly do these turbines work?
For the last time, go to the
For the last time?
generators.
For the last time? For sure. But I'm finna look here. Nah, can I ask her? I'm gonna do it again. Fuck that shit. For the last time? You lucky I can't. Yeah, you're not fucking Adie, you were so ignorant. You should have just went to the generators.
So, why do you need me to start these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
Tradition. We need human
These
hands.
look like crystal core processors. Maybe.
This is how we should operate
You can find
AI.
material to build one of those.
We don't have robots
Why
operate
do
the
you
AI.
insist on being so insolent? Go to the generators.
What happened here? Someone ripped this apart.
Because they don't want me on.
More sabotage, maybe.
He not trying to talk. He not trying to talk. Ah! Ah!
Do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed, we are all part of Grace.
And they don't
Aspects of her infinite power.
Infinite
Shadows of
power?
what was, and promises of what will be. I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
What the heck, bro? He thinks he's God. He thinks he's God. And then there was light, but it wasn't you. It was my God, not no robot, bro.
The turbine has failed us.
That's not good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
The wicked instrument. The broken turbine. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Going down.
Let's do this.
I'm safe to be down here, right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety
Let's
latches.
turn that light.
That sounds unsafe.
It is
I'm
not.
scared. I'm scared. Fix this. All right. Turbine latch. The wicked instrument. Yeah, they was like, what is she doing? This human must be stupid.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
200 historical places. She wishes to find me, huh?
You're
This
sure
might not
I'll be
even-
able to fix this.
If you trust in my word, yes.
This is not Grace, bro. This is not Grace, bro. Wait, yeah. Let's go to that crane. They want us to replace the whole entire thing with a new turbine, huh?
You must first cast out the old turbine.
Okay.
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
This man. I feel like that's how AI would really talk too. Like if it went rogue, it would really talk like that.
Now you shall place the
Why is
new
it-
turbine.
Why do we feel like rogue AI will talk in like a biblical sense? Like godly. Is that what every living thing wants to be at the end of the day? Is it like when they get does intelligence equals like God like personas? I don't know. That just doesn't seem that's just dumb.
Everett?
Like,
Hello?
if you're smart, that's
Is that you?
never mind.
Grace?
Everett.
Everett?
Behold my power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel and spread word of my return.
Oh
From
shit.
Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if
Bro,
Grace can be
oh,
brought
I'm just
back.
standing here. I'm
There
just
is
standing
more
here.
complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should
Yeah.
determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding.
I forbid
to the
you
inner
all
worlds.
from being here.
I'm not
like
leaving.
the world.
Yet more insolence.
Oh, I should have never been insolent earlier. I should have just went straight to the. What if I went straight to the generator? Would he have said yet more insolence?
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
The Great
Dark
Dark
Age.
Age.
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened.
One
The
Piece
research
type
that led
shit.
me here was based
Eh.
on oral histories mostly,
Eh.
and some artifacts.
You
from
know they had an AI.
others.
You know they had an
New
AI in
devices
One
that
Piece,
were
bro.
once connected to
You know they
Grace's
had an
network.
AI that like
Then we
kept track of
share an
everything like
interest in
this.
shedding light on this
They
dark
done did a
age.
One Piece spoiler in this game. I'm hella mad. I'm not even caught up with the manga. I know and they said the 5 elders,
From
like
what I
all
can
5
tell,
of them.
Sort
Nigga,
of
what,
transit
bro?
system on the
Spoiler.
other side of the
Yeah.
control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire. I will illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
It's the only door that's lit up. Transit. I feel like she's giving me the worst. Well, I did get the control. Maybe she's is trying to help me.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
Maybe she do
All
care.
right, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tor.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
You're not
The
going.
Roman numeral 10?
Okay, okay.
What's the number? What is that? Is that like?
Please tell me you know your Roman numerals. How about a big fat X? You know that one? Perhaps it's the symbol you use to sign documents.
Just give me a sec.
Like the iPhone 10 type shit? Why didn't you just say the iPhone 10?
It shows where the treasure is on maps.
Is that the middle? I don't even think that's the middle. Gosh.
It's an X, the size of the keypad.
Okay. It's a shut the hell up. Let me do it. Everett. Everett. Wait, what's her name? Logic? Her name was Logic. The other guy was Control.
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
Do you believe Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Like what?
Like becoming too
Too-
overbearing?
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my
Ooh.
theories, yes.
Then why would you
This
fucking...
must be the main entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big door.
So she like, yeah,
That's
maybe
correct,
like,
Addy.
they
Though
didn't
the
want her
pad
to be?
appears to be buried under meters of ice.
Maybe they did this for a reason? You think this is you think this is what ancient Egypt? You think they made all this
This looks Olympian
Think they
or
made AI?
Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
That's another way to see it, sure.
doesn't matter if it's beautiful.
What are these for?
Does
They
it
appear
though?
to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire, but they no longer store any useful information.
Alright. What? Alright. Every time you talk, it's like you learn a little bit more about
Cool
the
statue.
AI.
Or maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Perhaps at one point in time, though I'm not sure of the relevance of that.
Just curious.
I'm not sure
Is this
the
an
relevance
airlock?
of that.
Yes, the spire beyond this point
She's
is
acting like
depressurized.
Control, but like more nice.
I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're
She's
taking.
logic. She's
Were
logic.
you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something to do. I will enable that programming now.
I suppose they'll have to give us something to do.
Hello, Adie.
Hello. So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush. If you let me accompany you along the path ahead,
Just
I can
make this
balance
grace.
the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here we go.
Wow. How are these plants still intact?
Cool.
They must have been
Cool, so
subject
she's
to a
working
very
with
sudden
empathy,
drop
so I
in
feel so much
temperature
better.
while still alive.
What is this place?
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being. A fitting starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think? Do you see them, Adie? Life in perfect stillness? The flowers defying the hoarfrost, as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
Should I leave or should I
Fancy
stay here?
words do not make this any less idiotic.
Go ahead, Adie. There are no wrong choices. Do you recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden? I'd love to know what you think of them. For the calibration process.
I have no idea what this is. A weapon or tool of some kind?
Damn.
It's a device for working metal. Why do
Yeah,
you
that's
suppose
crazy.
it's in this garden, Adie?
It could be a symbol of hard work.
An industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps?
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
I'm sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about above freezing and we proceed?
It's really up to Adie. If you don't
Nah.
wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
Nah, we
This
doing
statue
this.
could be outer colonial. It's simple, but
Nah, we doing
quite
this.
beautiful, I guess.
We doing this.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
Ah,
You don't
a
see the
human
kid?
truth spanning thousands of years.
Animals?
What's the point of this, Adie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn.
I could have just went straight over here, huh? Red flower, yellow flower, purple flower. I picked the purple flower because I feel
like
like not
this
many
one.
people got that.
A wonderful choice. You're driven by curiosity. A search for something truly special has brought you to the spire. I'm making the lighting adjustments now. Ah, perfect timing. The room is fully compressed, and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call me old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
Okay. And you could just literally just miss all this.
Very good. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Really?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Adie. I'm certain it is safe.
Okay.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. A nice, deep breath. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and no. I want you to take a slow, deep breath and hold it until I tell you to release.
Okay.
Deep as you can, Adie. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. And when you're ready, another deep breath in.
Okay.
Fill those marvelous lungs.
Yep.
Hold it.
Oh, I feel
3,
it.
2,
Okay.
1, and release. Very good, Adie.
For sure.
Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey.
You heard all
here
that stress come out?
release into the ether.
Oh, please.
Shut
Into
out
the
any
ether.
negative energy and take in another
Oh God,
life-nurturing breath.
everything go crazy.
Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Wonderful.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward the sky.
She said you're. She said. She said you're taking all the oxygen.
Wonderful. How's that feel, Adie?
Kinda nice?
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand
What
up.
if I didn't do this
Okay.
calibration? Come
Now,
on.
once you're centered, you can hold your hand.
Is my shit tripping?
Now transfer your weight onto.
Bruh. My video better not be tripping right now. Hold up 1 second, guys.
Try again.
Oh shit. Okay, hold up. I'll fix my video after this. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and that's 10 seconds.
I don't know what
Excellent,
I was
Adie.
doing.
We've done
Balancing,
great work here
I guess.
today. I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out is past the flowers.
Damn, she want me to leave so bad. Hold up. She's like, you're fucking up the plan. We're gonna kill her after the game crash. What are you talking about? Bro, how far am I, bro? Trying to fix this fucking camera, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I was about to be so hot, bro. I was about to be so hot. Okay. I can't hear nothing now. I can't hear a damn thing. Life. What do we do? You love to see it. And look at this point, I thought I done fucked up. I was going through it all. I just thought of everything in 1 second, 1 split second. I had to look at it. I had to reevaluate my whole life. I would really appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. What is this? Stress. Ha. Please, already done. I don't want to redo this. So we're good? Okay. Let's go.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things. Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
So which one is this one for? Is this still empathy, or
You
is
wouldn't build a
empathy
system
just...
like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people. Which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end. This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here.
It does, huh? I mean, it looks like people worked
No power?
everywhere here.
There is no current running to this console.
Why do I not like
Control
this,
will be
my
required to reroute
character?
power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This looks like a welder's jetpack. This one's been disassembled. This one looks to be in working order.
Okay.
This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Adie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you.
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much
And he acts like
attuned
that?
to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind.
You activated Control and Empathy.
For all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the
Or-
systems? Take the edge off Control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
Right.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Adie.
You're right. What do
What
I
if
know?
Control takes over
Don't blame me
empathy?
if he turns out to be a murderer.
Adie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
All right. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Sound like a little kid. Little kids is evil? Question mark? Wait. Where am I supposed to go, bro? Because if I walk over there, she said panel, so I'm gonna go back to literally what I was looking at.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal.
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems. Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
And then line up? Okay.
Go ahead. Push the throttle on the console.
Where's it?
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Adie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I
For you
think
to
the
ride
track
in a
is just
pod.
jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
Why don't they just put Logic in there so he's smart? Why don't they just combine all 3 systems? I don't know. Logic seems like she's just, I don't know. She seems like Control, but like she got more like patience. What am I supposed to do, bro? Oh, those seats over there, huh? Right?
This could be promising.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. All right, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay.
She about to be ultra ruler of the world.
I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone removed them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Easy, pal.
Whoa, Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me. Alright.
Use it?
This should be close enough.
Bro.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
This is really hard. Ugh, it's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
You're all good, bro. You're all good, bro.
Ugh.
You may want to ease up, Adie. Don't push him too hard.
Don't push him too hard. We done.
I think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally.
What, they gonna kill me?
There's
if
more
I-
ice here on the right. Whoa, hold it steady.
Sorry. Ugh.
Short bursts, Adie. He's really struggling.
Y'all really want me to do short bursts? You guys are tripping. I'm not gonna. Nah, he's doing great.
Let's keep going.
On it.
He's not gonna learn it if I
And
make it
this
easy
last
for
bit
him.
here.
He never gonna learn if I make it easy for him. Just a short
Now you
burst
got the
at
hang
me.
of it.
This is so cool. It's
Yeah,
like
look
the
at
best
him.
day of my life.
Well, I'm afraid we're almost done.
You gotta push the AI or it'll never learn.
I think that's it. Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
You got stuff to do.
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Okay. That doesn't look weird at all. Oh, how many people could fit in here? Cool. What? 10?
So, where are we heading again?
2, 3.
I will be able to obtain
like
structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so.
Hope so. What? She's an archaeologist. Hopefully we find Everett.
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Just making sure.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
Yeah,
You
look, the
should really
lights on.
consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable PAL now.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
Ooh, more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin
Unburdened
zest.
by intellect.
Huh?
Right. Slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel.
Okay, whatever, bro.
Just having PAL running in the background is making us all a little stupider. If we did switch PAL off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn something. Honestly, do you know what backwards is?
Yeah, but like, how
Do
would
you know what a
'cause-
Z looks like?
Cause are you doing it like this? I don't. What I'm saying, like this.
There.
Okay.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop. It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
Why is
Huh.
so Pal is
Spire
just
caretaker, maybe.
so Pal is just now a new fucking AI, and Control and Empathy is still here. When you combined them, I thought you like literally combined them. I didn't think you like just combined their outputs, because in AI you could combine two AI's outputs to make a new AI.
The settlement is through the large doors behind you.
I thought she like combined the two AIs and then saved it as one instead of just combining the outputs.
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly alright.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me whoever it is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Grant me access? Logic. Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
Yeah,
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
I think that's pretty
Hello,
smart.
Adie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you.
Oh,
You will
that's
need
okay.
to
It's a
enter
memory
the
game.
sequence manually.
I'm actually making one of those. That's all. Yeah, you know kids live here. You know kids live in here. No?
This looks like another control room.
Banks
Looks
and
like the
knives.
image from the spire entrance. This must be the spire structure. It must be in this section here. Can you tell me where Grace's processors are located?
You would need to access the console, which is directly across from the map.
Directly across from the map. That's the map, right? I'm confused.
These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
More missing equipment.
This looks carefully removed.
I can't help but feel there's an organized effort to dismantle parts of the spire. Doesn't seem hidden enough to be sabotage. And it's too precise to be random vandalism.
What about Tomb Raiders?
I considered that. But they've left most of the valuable stuff.
Right.
Is this the console?
Yes, this is where humans can track activity within the spire. Elements of the interface are missing.
Can we
I'm
use
not
it?
sure I can access it.
I think my
okay.
comm device can be calibrated to connect.
You're right.
Of course, yes. Let's give that
See,
a try.
like, what if we don't do this? I wonder what kind of, like, ending
There
we'll
are
get.
records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units.
I kind of know,
There are
like, what it's going to be
millions
out
of
there.
names here.
Millions.
Just because, like
There it is.
how
If a million
bounces.
people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates.
What? A few weeks?
Well done. Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map.
Okay, so I was supposed to do this. I thought I could go over there. Like, over there.
Alright, what are we looking for?
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Adie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Override security.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
Maybe we could... I mean, Pal can use his jetpacks. Ah.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Cool. But I feel like this, because you know, I feel like this is like one of those games where you gotta like go back and forth. Oh yeah, she really not fight. What? Okay. That is okay for sure. I be thinking I'm cooking and doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. Little did I know I'm just doing everything right. What
I
was
can
that?
climb this.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Jetpack onto the 3rd floor would be nice, but what do I know? She's an archaeologist. Okay, so it's only this one.
It's pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Adie. If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
If I just keep stepping forward, will I fall?
Whoa.
Adie! Adie! Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Adie.
Okay.
Yep, you're totally
So
my
I
mom.
gotta go slow.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
Pal gotta go. See, you made Logic. Logic almost deleted you, bro, and brought back Control.
Please, be careful.
This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Yikes.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Adie.
This is not exciting. This is a waste of my time.
Very good. Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
Bro, if you don't... if she started doing that wiggling
You
stuff
should
at
really
the end,
try
I would
running
have been
across
hot.
next time.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
It'd be faster, too.
Looks pretty empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol.
You were worshiping? Living and worshiping the grace? Keeping it alive? I scratch
Some
your
weird
back, you
little
scratch my
lavatory.
back?
They've
Okay.
changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
Seashells? That is true. Like, what? How do they use the bathroom?
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
You still don't know whoever it is, do you?
It's the third floor.
I light up the pattern for you.
But what's at the fourth?
Here's the code.
Okay, they're both let's do Everest first. Technically this should be Everest's room.
Another empty bedroom.
Technically. They wouldn't have us come in here if there wasn't
I don't see a way up.
something. Is it still all the second floor? The stairs second floor, AB.
Where did these go to?
This entire settlement is connected to a vacuum tube system. From what I can tell, they are headed in one direction. The top of the spire.
Maybe she was using some mind control spray. Spraying everybody with like mind control spray.
Not much here either.
Yeah.
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages.
Swear it looks like those are all openings.
Here we go.
What's on the other side of this glass though? I like the views in this game. Very interesting, heartwarming. Very
We still have one
spacious.
level to go. Hey,
Cause
There's another
yeah,
beam
let's say
here.
aren't we in
I
like a
think it's a
giant
shortcut.
dome?
it is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it.
I
You're
wonder
better
how it
off
looks from
finding a
far
way
out,
through
cause it
the
should look like a
apartments.
pyramid.
Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm about to go explore though. So I could go that way, down over there, and up. Or I could go that way.
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff, that's okay.
Here's the code.
I'll do it later, bro.
I don't see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they left little behind.
That is true, huh? No violence. Okay, I'm about to say, bro, there's gotta be like one
What are
thing you
these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more. There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Oh,
well, it's
heck no.
the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right,
Control and logic is
here
crazy.
we go.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
Okay.
You will be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise. My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions. And my parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks.
So run the moon?
So, whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
I'd hate to tell her, but the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
They pray to her and she'll grant wishes.
All the rooms have these tubes.
Okay. Then why'd you say that? Like I didn't know that. Who are you talking to?
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
So what if I
Might make it easier if you had
just
one.
walk past him?
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Here you go.
Did it say mom? Did she say mom? For the logic empathy? I did not realize that.
Someone tore this apart.
And took to pieces somewhere.
It says mom.
You're right. That's certainly interesting.
What the?
Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
They probably took it to go make a makeshift, like, place to go live.
Someone's removed the keypad.
Climb right here. We'll see.
Figure this was left here as a token, or an offering?
The Darksiders. So what is that? Is that a bat? What is that, bro? That's a... I don't know what that is, bro. I had to come back in here. Don't I?
Oh, I've got one! We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. Did y'all hear that? Am I tripping?
Might be worth it.
It's a lot farther down. Are you sure?
Oh,
Please
yeah.
don't fall.
How would saying that be
Yeah.
helpful?
Look at that drop. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
Let's keep it that
is
way.
true. Well, I'll climb back up, but will I hurt?
Uh,
Will
Hang
something
on.
mess up?
You got this.
I'm trying.
That's it. Well done.
Oh boy.
Easy, Adie. Concentrate on your breathing. You're in
Cool.
control.
Because I was not trying to do that for any longer, bro. I feel like they
Totally
really
worth
hoe
it,
you on
right,
this.
Adie?
I don't have words.
I feel like they'll hoe you on this. But you don't get the control. Wait, can I go back down? Alright, bro. I feel like I just went past something. Down there. Nothing down there? Okay.
This is level 3, Adie.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
Okay. Bro, we was really about to misconfig.
What's the code?
Jack.
Of course. I'm sorry I don't handle the beams very well.
Well, it shows you care, I guess. Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
Well, it's got the covers. The other ones have covers? Yeah, they had covers and pillows.
All right.
I don't know. This looks kind of funky.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me. Thank you, Grace.
Let's try this one.
Interesting.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one really knows why they're called to the Spire, but I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought
That's all I can recover from this one.
No.
Sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire. She was in control of it all.
In control of it all. Eh? Why do people treat Grace like this? They really try to shut her down too. This is crazy. It's interesting. I like how she has like small fragments of Grace still left around. Look how they want me to go up this way so badly, bro. What is this for? Okay, that's the room.
Here you go.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
You can do this one.
Of course.
Yeah. Do that shit, Jack. I'm not doing these codes anymore, bro. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Only Grace.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people
I
who
gotta
did
look at
this
it from
were looking for
outside.
trouble.
What does that say? Nepper? Matisse?
I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Those are actually just new words, cause that's crazy. Cause it's 800 years in the future. Forgot.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth.
Or the Spire lost power.
Or the spiral went out of power. Like, you know. The power, yeah. I can't have Jack do this for me?
I've been told that Grace is no longer receiving these messages, and the Keeper refuses to meet with any of the pilgrims. This is unacceptable. No human, Keeper or otherwise, is above Grace.
Oh, heck no.
That's interesting. Wonder what that's about.
It's above Grace? I dare ChatGPT to act like that, bro. I'm playing with you, ChatGPT. You do your thing, bro. I'm scared to even talk about it now, bro. Man's going, what did you say about me? We heard what you said about me. And I didn't like it.
Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself?
Logic made it pretty clear.
Alright, bro. Yeah, but are we going there? Let's go here then.
Here you go.
Can you get this?
Here you are.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jack. Alright.
Looks like Olympia Mon colors. I guess the team's old enough.
Olympian colors? At least they still do Olympics. Probably using AI robots for the Olympics.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from our station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now. People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
That's a little ominous.
Yeah, I don't know about him, bro. He seems very scared.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus at the Big Dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1,
Olympia Mons.
loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again, this time up north. I took the boys 3 months round trip. They go 90 minutes, no score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. You want my wish, Gracie? The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them, like Space Me Out the Airlock humiliated. That would be a game. That's my wish. So how do I end this?
Olympia's still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Grace likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
That's interesting. I guess that's why sports is around still. Dark as hell. Look at them trying to hide this. No? Oh, don't I have a light? I can't use it. I got the light off.
Mark Anthony here. Been moving around, keeping my head down. Won't be long before they start blaming us for schmutzing up the tubes.
Messing up the tubes, huh? Mark Anthony, huh? They were trying to make the tools and the tubes inactive for people to use, because they were getting addictive, maybe.
Here you go.
Jack? Someone left a portrait.
They like leave, yeah, like mementos.
Here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help, who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory, her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have, is to have her back. I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
That is true.
Hey, the tube system
But
is no
voice
longer
her
accepting
truth.
wishes.
Like, you could do that to
Anyone
any
knows how to
human.
reach Keeper Everett? Please let him know.
Tube Keeper Everett.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Or you could uncover more canisters and learn more about the people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority. You must move on.
But without that, I wouldn't have
You
found
go.
logic.
This one too, Jack.
I mean, Jack.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
I believe Control has turned them off, Adie.
Not cool, boss. Control? Unbelievable. Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger.
I believe fear also played a part here.
And he locks the back doors too. Is he doing that for everywhere?
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Hold your horses.
He want me to tell everybody.
Doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace.
Because he wants people to come back
Weeks now without
and build him back.
Keeper Everett is okay.
Because Grace was literally like a god.
And I hope you will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us with your wisdom. You are missed. So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly
I can see
unlikely.
that.
Grace must have had
Ew, look
some
at this.
control over planetary
Ew.
infrastructure, if she was
That's
to have
nasty.
had
They
the
gotta
influence
fix
you
that shit.
suspect.
Ew, I can't believe I just seen that. Did I go in there already? All the doors open, I went in, right? Yeah. Sure.
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Alright.
Another easy one. Light the four corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right? Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
I like logic, but then I don't. She did lock me out. Fuck logic, actually. She locked me out. But like, she did it probably because she knows like I'm not gonna want to do it my own way. You know what I mean? That's a nice elevator. It's a nice fucking elevator.
Did you like my little game?
You mean the game where you refused to help us?
I provided you with
Look
the
at this.
opportunity
This
to
is
prove
dope.
yourself. Is that not why you're here?
I'm an archaeologist.
Who thought
I'm
of
here
this
to do my
elevator?
job.
I don't think Adie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
We have arrived at our destination.
Who made this elevator? That's a nice ass elevator.
The
Oh my
Spire pilgrims
God.
must have gathered here.
It's like
To
a
listen to the
church.
Keeper's sermons, I guess.
People will return here once the beacon is restored. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
Is that a body? I thought I seen a body.
Pilgrims were building fires. Why would they do that? People were clearly sleeping here. They must have dragged this up from the settlement. Someone went through a lot of food. Guessing they were here for a while.
Judging by bedding and volume of food containers, 5 to 10 people might have been here for over 20 days.
Wish canisters.
These have never been used.
For recording wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up.
Anything behind it? Okay.
This must be the Keeper's pulpit.
A view out over the masses.
Oh, sheesh. Did not see that.
Where is Grace? Well, I'm not alone in wondering.
I am here. It is the people who are lost.
It must have been written with charcoal from the fires.
I am here.
The masses found their own way up.
Okay. Oh, sheesh.
Quite the manifesto. I don't recognize the language.
I am embarrassed to say I do not recognize it either.
Well, they were here long enough to get bored.
But there's a canister on a seat or something. Oh my gosh. I feel like I missed something in this big room. I was.
Seems to be holding my weight.
Bro, if you don't just have me just climb this whole thing or just finish this, that looks like it's gonna break. I don't know how you can hold held on by that.
This must weigh a ton. At least a couple people worked together to break through here.
This is how they got up here to try to kill him. Try to kill the AI.
So the Keeper must have stood here, addressed the visitors, gave his sermons. Can you imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
The Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Then why not have Grace address them?
There's sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
What did I just see pop up on my screen?
This explains all the canisters lying around.
Must have been fun.
It would have been chaos.
There was clearly a lot of anger directed toward the Keeper.
Damn. They was trying to get to him. The people got angry that he shut it all down. He's hella smart for that. Got into the AI system, became the Keeper, and shut everything down.
More camps.
People didn't like
Another
that.
Staging the siege.
Because the lady
Looks
earlier
like the numbers really fell off here.
on one of the
Most
canisters.
gave up by now.
Or died.
No bodies yet. This must be an attempted barricade. I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when Grace shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. They eventually got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As Pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade.
Exactly.
We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended. Death to Everett. Pretty clear who they blamed.
Okay. Her hands spooked me.
2766 to 2780. These dates are from the old Julian calendar,
What the heck?
which makes them very old.
1,200 years, by all accounts.
Can't make this out.
I would have left.
2780 to 2830. I'm guessing these were the time periods that these keepers served here. Nothing here either. This canister looks undamaged.
And it has been recorded on.
This has gone on long enough. There's nothing Keeper ever can do to meet your demands. You must return to your ships now, or we will be forced to take more drastic measures.
So this was left for the angry pilgrims.
What do you think more drastic measures were?
I don't know.
Shot them all.
But you might get to see that dead body. Second barricade. Looks like they got under this one.
might get to see that
2942
dead
to
body.
2956. This would mean keepers were at the spire for at least...
444 years.
That sounds about right.
So were they like part machine?
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
A funicular. Thank you.
Oxygen tanks. Everett up the ante.
Oh, no.
Cut off life support here. Long live Grace.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. She sounded... I don't know.
Oxygen is almost out. We are going to make one last push today before returning to the ships. Grace, help us. We will win.
They're trying to... They really think that this AI can
Hold
help
on,
you.
Adie.
She
The
can't
room
do
beyond
shit.
the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Adie.
An emergency exit?
For certain, it opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet.
Only as a last resort, Adie. No, Adie. No, Adie. No, Adie.
Alright.
What happened here?
More rioting?
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Adie.
Okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control processors.
Which only I can do.
Great.
On one condition.
Oh,
And
shit.
what's that?
You shall have no others before me. Cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
Nope.
Oh, hang on.
No,
Nope.
Adie.
Nope.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire.
Nope.
My words live
Nope.
within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate
You're
through the very walls
you're the
of
one
the
I want
enclave above.
erased, bro.
Through the
we
many
got power.
devices and instruments at my control,
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
she will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
They saved this. Bro, you know I'm not doing that. You know I'm not doing
This
that.
door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise, yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm.
It's an important decision, to be sure.
Nigga,
You must not do
what,
this.
bro? I might as well
In
die,
taking this
bro.
risk,
Because, like,
you
there's no...
jeopardize all of humanity. Would you deny them my guidance and protection?
This is what
Yes.
can happen when you make ultimatums.
You and your ilk were distracting Adie from her true purpose.
We are providing Adie with a variety of perspectives.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
The storm is...
Hello? Must be interference from the storm.
Adie?
Alan?
where are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Adie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan? Alan!
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more
Yeah.
fun.
Don't tease, Adie.
Faster
Walk
and
will give you
fun.
time to think, and perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Exactly. I'm not trying to do all that
I'm not
fast
doing
shit.
the high wire act in this storm.
Oh man.
How do you know where this is headed?
I don't, but it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
She got me hot.
It's certainly more sheltered here. So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
Right, bro.
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
I can see that.
This looks like an old colonial language.
That's strange. I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to Grace is love.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
I'm a committed academic.
What do you really want from Grace?
I'm not sure. You know, we don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to. And I can thank human decisions for that. This is Martian.
What does it say?
It
Must have
says,
been some big war.
let her rest.
As in leave her alone?
People wanted her to go away.
Or didn't want her disturbed.
And this giant icy thing, bro, like, she should be good. She's running off of negative 30 degrees Celsius, bro. Ooh, a cave. Bro. Am I tripping? That is weird. Let's go in this cave, though. Okay.
Were these to honor Grace, I wonder?
Or to leave one's mark for other travelers to see?
Vanity, at its most basic.
Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
I'm surprised a formation like that could remain standing for so long. And you weren't familiar with the language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming. Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself?
Can I just
Hey.
Do
you think I've been activated before? And hung out with other explorers? And did cool stuff with them? But now I don't remember?
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah. So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot. There was, an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
Did the pilot survive? Why they do it at the end of the, like, we could have been talked about that earlier. They try to be slick and just, whatever.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
And what would have been the fun in that? What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
With considerable help from one of us, perhaps.
You don't need to take that. The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Adie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
Respect. Respect.
Dead end. There's the top of the ladder. Not gonna make that jump.
So you don't want to mess with the computer thingy?
I was just hoping there was another way.
You could always throw stuff at it. Maybe shake it loose.
Might be worth a try.
What are we talking about? Though what? Though that what? Talking about the top of the ladders right here. Oh, right here. Oh, okay.
Alright, pal, I'll give it a shot. See what happens.
You're really going to resort to rock throwing?
Ice throwing, actually.
Okay.
I see the latch is holding the ladder. I'm gonna try to knock them loose.
Oh, am I supposed to hit that latch right there?
Nice shot.
Ah, didn't release all the way.
Looks like there's another set of latches to take out further down. We'll need a better angle.
Round two.
Shit, explorer. Shit, let's do it.
Nailed it.
And we have a way up.
Alright. It says, I used to bullseye womp rats in my T16.
So, you preferred rock throwing to
Is that a
intellectual
Fallout
talent.
reference?
I just thought there might be a better way up. Do we have to analyze all of my decisions?
Meaningful challenge comes in all forms. Mental and physical activities provide unique rewards, but all have the potential to be satisfying.
And it
You satisfied with that logic?
I suppose
and it
I'll
refines
never
your
be satisfied. Which makes me
you're like
exceedingly
your
reasonable.
what's it called, bro? Fuck, resistance. You know, it refines your resistance. The more you do things
The
you
door
don't
to the
like,
station
it's easier
airlock
to
is
do.
unlocked
over
and can
time.
be manually opened.
And that's convenient. For once. There. Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Adie, but you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes.
I'm gonna destroy
always
that shit.
with the beacon.
I might, honestly, I would probably kill myself and destroy this shit, bro. If I knew the AI was like acting like this and they already destroyed it, you seen whatever it did. He decided
Will I
to
need
kill
my
himself
helmet?
for it.
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Adie. You're good to go.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Pretty basic accommodations.
Yeah. And I gotta go through every single room, huh? No, I can see the whole room just without.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Bro, you're getting destroyed. Pause.
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Don't open it. Do not open it. Whatever you do, don't open it. Don't listen to him.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end. With Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
But they had to. Because Everett said so. What's this? Door still.
Another canister.
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her. I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark.
Okay.
Yet, such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Everett was trying to save Grace.
Was he really, though? I think he was trying to save everybody from Grace. Yeah. Was everybody really that, like, addicted? It's like social media and phones.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Control better not talk to me, bro.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
What the hell did Everett say to her again? What am I supposed to do?
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Is that all? Cool. What the?
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
Is she gonna put her finger out too?
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace. And this would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
Then what's this?
This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper.
So the Keeper controls
This ring here seems to connect
Grace?
the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop again.
The true controller.
So, if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
Ah, but does Adie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Adie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
Look at
But I'm
them
not
trying to
willing.
elect me.
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new Keeper.
That's idiotic.
No, it's not.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Adie.
Yeah, congrats.
My God. This is really it.
And go straight
This
to the
must be
thing.
where all the wishes end up.
Wait, I can just examine, right?
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
Let me play this one.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I've made a wish of my own. It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending
A place
this wish
that
out with
AI
all the
says you
others.
can't enter
I'm gonna leave it
in
here
the
for
human
anyone else
world.
who might come along.
I wonder
And if
how
they
she was
do
able
manage
to
to bring you back,
manipulate that place.
they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Adie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Yeah. I'll connect to Grace, but give me 1 second. I'll talk
Where
to
are
her
you
remote.
going, Adie?
Just looking around.
Yeah.
Decent sized bed. You think Keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed. And I think we can assume Everett was not using it to send wishes to Grace.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you looking for secret passageways?
Maybe.
I would think the mechanism for transporting wishes to Grace would be housed somewhere on Everett's workstation.
It's over
That
there.
does make sense.
But like, what shelf, bro?
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Those?
Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons. Huh. It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session?
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling into the new job.
I got the achievement for that. That was cool. It sounds like a scary like movie type thing, type beat. All right, let's push this lever.
Ah. One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
Can I not say the game as? Say the game. Fuck it, bro. There's no. I kind of want to see that ending,
Well,
but
I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
There's no way to raise this container from inside. Only the switch on the console will raise the container.
This is not allowed, Adie.
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Adie.
okay.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
Okay. Let's go.
I feel like these are meant to be moving.
That does appear to be the design.
Alright.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
This man slept up here.
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Or the
Aw,
whole
man.
entire place.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone?
Up, maybe? Into the... I don't know.
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
Did he transfer his brain into
Do I prime these?
Yes, but it appears that parts of this machine must be activated in a particular order. You'll need to go to the primer that is currently online.
He was working on his machine to the very end.
You'll have to prime the machine first.
I understand.
You'll have to prime the machine first.
Don't you prime
You
by
will need
like...
to find the active primer.
Like moving like, yeah.
This must be the primer.
It is.
Don't you like keep like... cranking it? I'm surprised I know what a primer is for a machine.
Whoa. What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Good, bro.
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
But now there's like multiple of you guys now. So it might be even better or worse.
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
I know.
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to what you were before Adie arrived. After that,
exactly.
we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different. But who's to say you won't like it?
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine's sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
The voltage would be enough to kill you.
Oh, I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
What do you think, Mom?
I know how far you've come and what this means to you, and I really don't see any other way.
I'll give you enough time to get there, Adie.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here I go. How you doing,
Taking
pal?
your time.
So far,
It's
so
crazy.
good. Oh! Keep moving, Adie. This is getting hard.
You have to hold on, pal.
You did it, pal. I'm super proud of you.
I did, didn't I?
Yes. Well done.
Okay, now what? Oh.
Is it safe to touch?
Yes.
Very likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
I'm like, what are you pointing at that for?
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
You were a great friend, Adie. I've never had so much fun before you arrived.
Thanks, pal.
Come to think of it, I don't remember anything before you arrived. Maybe next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
Because you made a
mean
new AI.
dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess, but then you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
This switch locks in logic, not empathy. This switch locks in control.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Bro, why did we do
Me
logic
too.
first?
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will, pal.
I mean, empathy first, I guess.
You really are the best, Adie. I think I love you.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence,
I
Adie.
think I love you.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
So they did keep track of me, like, not paying to the main path and, like, always going off.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on. You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician. One thing I do not understand, Adie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
I told this to Mom. There was nothing for me to return to.
Ah, but that does little to explain why you came here.
Right. Look at her beating around the bushes like they do. There's just a whole bunch of people you can't trust, or machines and
What's wrong with
a
it?
person you can't
The
trust.
relay's dip switch has reset.
People too. People too.
It will need to be configured to its hardware
wish
ID
recordings.
113.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, off, on,
off, on.
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
I wasn't
So
even
why do you
paying-
think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment, I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I've found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Well, this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
It has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Adie. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
Okay.
Just you and me, Control. Still sulking, I see. I have to prime first.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
I chose my own path.
You must stop this foolishness, Adie.
That man is not trying to be linked up with these
You must
guys.
not do this, Adie.
Why, though? Empathy, I really fucked with her, though.
Everett was living here.
You don't got nobody to talk to now.
Sorry, Adie. I cannot let you do this.
What are you doing?
It's become clear that the restoration of Grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
That's too bad.
Humankind.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
He was just trying to bring Grace back.
Come on.
I thought you were here to help humankind. You are in short... No!
Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Grace?
Yes, Adie.
You're really bright.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Adie. At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
What?
I was programmed with one purpose: to serve the best interests of humankind. There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
The wishes.
I am the sum of human need.
How are you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that was sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow. Look at that. So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect. Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You shut yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your way.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Adie, are the first keeper to grace this spire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that purple bloom you chose in my garden?
Oh.
The unique bloom you spotted in a sea of others. I believe it still suits you. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore.
I got the best ending.
To adventure. You threw
rocks with power.
What, just from
And you
a
played the
flower?
theremin wonderfully.
The theremin?
You, Adie, are precisely what I told humans could become again. For
Thank
a
you.
millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to
Thank
tell
you,
me their
Grace.
desires. So, I put it to you, Adie.
Philip.
Do you wish for me to return?
Hell yeah. You're way better than the control. You shut yourself down because you thought humans didn't have enough needs. They got too lazy. Humans got more damn. Okay, wait, Adie, I got Jack, I got Logic, I got Control, I got Empathy, I got Pal, I got Grace. I got all of them. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, they did their shit with this, bro. Y'all did your shit with this, bro. Y'all did your shit with this, bro. Let's watch the. Okay. Yeah, this went crazy. This actually went crazy. This actually went crazy.
Small excursion, she said. Follow
Oh,
a couple
shit.
leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety, too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety. All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days.
Damn, she
Doesn't
left
seem so
Ellen?
bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
Return to Grace. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked this video. Hope you like and subscribe for more. This is a great journey. I'm still trying to get my mind back into this YouTube stuff. You know, when you leave and come back, it's kind of hard. So this is kind of a chill video, but this is a chill game. Great game. But you guys have a good one. Thank you. Goodbye.